I have been doing video editing since 2013, but at the same time, I was also into photography. And over the years, I have realized that there are certain lessons, life-changing lessons that only photography can teach you. Lessons that no amount of video editing can ever teach. In this video, I am going to share 5 of those powerful lessons straight from my personal journey. These are the lessons that made me not just a better editor, but a better visual storyteller. You know what's funny? When I first started editing videos, I used to think storytelling begins in the timeline. But I was wrong. Real storytelling begins long before you open Premiere Pro or DaVinci Resolve. It starts the moment you begin to notice the world around you. And that is something photography teaches better than anything else. I still remember this one morning, I was on a walk with my camera and suddenly I noticed something. A ray of sunlight falling perfectly on a broken teacup on the roadside. Most people walked past it, but I froze. The light, the textures, the story that shattered cup held in silence, it felt poetic. So I crouched, framed it and clicked. That single photo taught me more about visual storytelling than an entire month of editing videos because photography trains your eyes to slow down. It teaches you to observe, really observe, things most people ignore. In editing, you work with what's already shot, but in photography, you become the one who sees the story before it even begins. Okay, so this one time, I was at a wildlife reserve. My guide told me there's this tigress called Neelam and her cubs that sometimes comes to drink water at a particular spot. So I set up my camera and waited. 1 hour, nothing. 2 hours, still nothing. But somewhere around the 3rd hour, the tigress came out of the tall grass, calm and quiet, walked straight to the water, looked up, and in that moment, I clicked. 1 frame, 1 second, but totally worth the 3 hours of waiting. Now tell me, when was the last time editing ever taught you patience like that? Editing trains us to be fast, snappy, efficient. Photography does the opposite. It forces you to wait, to observe, to shut up and just be there. And somewhere in that waiting, you can learn more about the world and about yourself. Every photographer will tell you, light is king. It's not the gear or the lens or even the editing that makes a shot. It's the light. I once shot a portrait of my friend during golden hour. The soft, warm light just before the sunset. I used no filters. I did no color grading. Just that normal golden glow on his face. And that was it. The shot felt done. That's when I realized, in editing, we often fix lighting, add exposure, fake glows, push contrast, but you can't fake the feel of real light. Photography makes you chase light, wait for it, understand how it bounces and wraps around a subject. And once you learn that, you start creating emotion with light, not because you have some fancy color grading LUT pack. That being said, if you do want to give your flat looking videos a quick cinematic boost, check out our new LUTs pack, Flat to Film. It comes with 100 carefully crafted LUTs to help you transform dull, washed out footage into film-like color in just a few clicks, and it costs only $4.99. Link is in the description below. When I first heard about the rule of thirds, I was like, why should I not put my subject in the center? But then I tried it. Move the subject off to the side, aligned with those grid lines. Suddenly, the photo felt intentional. It had energy, depth, it breathed. In photography, composition isn't something you fix later. It's something you feel before you even press the shutter button. But in video editing, by the time we get the footage, it's already framed. You are stuck with whatever was shot. Photography puts you in the driver's seat. You choose where everything goes. Every object, every inch of space, it's your call. And once you start thinking that way, your editing starts changing too. You start respecting the frame. You begin to cut with rhythm. You let shots breathe and it just feels better. Editing is great, but let's be honest, it can make you feel disconnected from the outer world. You are inside, lights off, headphones on, staring at a screen for hours. But the first time I went on a solo photo walk, it felt something different. I was walking through an old street and I saw a little girl feeding biscuits to a stray dog. I took one photo and then I put the camera down because in that moment I didn't feel like a content creator. I felt like an ordinary human being. Photography teaches you to live the story, not just tell it. You are in the moment, you feel the wind, the silence, the smiles. You start bringing that same awareness into your editing too. You stop cutting clips mechanically and start cutting them emotionally. You are not just matching beats, you are matching feelings. That's something only being present can teach you, and photography is the best teacher for that. Look, I still love video editing. I do it every day. But if editing made me fast, photography made me thoughtful. If editing made me sharp, photography made me feel. And somewhere in between those two worlds, I found my creative balance. So if you are a video editor watching this video right now, I have only one suggestion. Try picking up a camera. Not to become a photographer, but to become a better storyteller. And you'll be surprised how much it changes the way you edit, shoot, and even see the world. With that said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.